So you guys found out about that? Yeah. I was hanging out with a bunch of gods and angels. So I was bonding with tons of gods and hanging out with tons of angels. And I was storing up my pee and storing up my pee and storing up my pee. And I was like, oh my gosh, what if it runs out of power? What if I store my pee and it runs out of power, or wears off? What if the power of God wears off? Because I wanted it for dialysis. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I can pour pee somewhere, because dialysis, there's dialysis areas where there's just dirt and not plants. There's just dirt, not plants. There's like open areas. And I was like, yeah, I want to do dialysis, maybe a cancer building, maybe a hospital. Oh my gosh. But what if the power wears off? And I learned straight from Jesus that, yeah, it has to be pretty fresh pee. According to Jesus, if your power only stays pretty powerful and nice for 3 days, if you try to hold on to it, you're dwindling down to 2 days or something. So it's a waste of time. I was like, man, because I was trying to pack and pack. Like, you want to do anything. You're like, can I go to like a blood bank and like make a deal with them where I give them like one bag of blood, they give me one bag of blood, and I can just kind of pour it here and there everywhere. But according to Jesus, not if you're going to hold on to it. If you're going to take that blood fresh and drop it everywhere where people need miracles, then it'll last the powerful fresh 3 days. But if you let it sit, you're dwindling and you're losing days of miracles. And you're losing days of the power of God. So it's a waste of time. Yeah. The conundries. Now, would a child of God be able to be a blessing to people? I don't know. I don't know if a child of God would try it out. But I've been wondering. I'm the creator of everything. So if my powers are packing God the Father more than ever, which are packing Jesus the Son more than ever, does it come out? Does it come out in the child of God? Because boy, talk about hands and feet. If the children of God could just work maybe 3 miracles out of their pee, there's a bunch of children of God that would take a pee in some weird corner near somebody's house when they have cancer. There's a lot of children of God that would do a lot of really cool things for people. Especially if you just are taking a piss. Men have it easy. Men have it easy. They just whip out their dick and go pee anywhere. At least when I grew up, it seemed like all the men just whip out their penis and go pee anywhere. I bet a lot of children of God will whip out their penis for a day or two of miracles for some cancer baby or something. But I don't know. So Jesus and God and I are researching that. I mean, I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But boy, talk about the hands and feet of God helping us out. Because, yeah, you can only sit next to people for so long. You can only sit next to people for so long. And, so I can sit here for 3 hours and they're going to get whatever power of God for 3 hours. But if 3 hours don't cut it, well, then they're just screwed. Because all you get is 3 hours. Somebody somewhere is saying, can't you just touch people and they're healed? When you touch people and they're healed, fixing them was that easy. So, I think they're talking about, when a preacher heals. And I think they, touch people or something. Or they put the power of God and bam! Something about the power of God. Bam, bam. And somebody gets a miracle. But they can never guarantee a miracle for every single person. And that's why. You can only get a really quick, easy miracle if fixing them is that quick and easy. So if their problem is that quick and easy to fix with the power of God, yeah, you could do it right away. But for a lot of people, it's not that easy to fix. So if you had cancer that was small and tiny, maybe. If you had cancer throughout your body, probably not. So that's, tells you something right there. Now, If you had cancer throughout your body, but it's kind of that really easy, simple, small cancer, maybe. But if it's that really thick nightmare cancer, probably not. It depends on all the ins and outs of stuff like that.